Wagwan! Greetings, people. It's your boy Spice the Far Right, aka Mikey, aka the Fresh King, and welcome back to another episode of On the Road, where I interview everyday people doing special things. And today I got a real special interview for you today, a real special episode for you today, a real special thing. Straight out of Lynchburg, VA, my boy from a long time, Glock George, MC, 5%er, father, and all them something them going on. So keep it locked right here on the Road as we kick it with Glock George today and see what he got going on in his world. Right here with your boy, Kaboom!
Well, me, it was like, I say around like 93-ish, 94-ish. Everybody would talk about Biggie and them and Wu-Tang at the time. Certain whispers about Mobb Deep before, you know what I mean, it really came out. And it was like, when I heard like the Nas, the Illmatic, it was like, I could understand them for some strange reason, even though it was so deep, because it was like what I was actually seeing. So to me, it was like every record he made, he'd sit down on the sofa and spoke exactly to me like, yo, this is what it really is. So I understood word for word. And then, like, you know, I would go home, and back then, you push the little press pause and record at the same time on the boom box and then rap into it. So my homeboy, my big bro, always shout out to, you know what I mean, him who shall not be named. You know who you are. Peace, bro. Love you. Like, we'd been in the room, and he found those tapes that I recorded, and he was like, yo, you rap. and that was like in 4th grade. And then, you know, I just kept it more or less like as a release the tension, because I had anger issues back then. So I just always used the pen instead. And then as the years progressed, you know, everybody around here started to try to rap, and he was like, yo, y'all can't out-rap my little brother, what you call a cypher nowadays. We didn't know what that was.
Right.
Everybody was just rapping, so he was like, get him. And he just mushed me in front of everybody. And Bill Beggs did that later on, and I was with Rakim's nephew, and we went at it. So he pushed me in the middle of the crowd, and I just started going. And everybody was like, yo, who was this little dude? You know what I'm saying? And then I said, okay, all right. So all the social anxiety and all that stuff just went out the window, and it was like, yo, I love doing this. So ever since then, it was like a release, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
music is the most powerfulest drug. Like,
Definitely.
I love it. I'm addicted to it.
Definitely.
True story behind it. Like, we're in the South, we're in the Bible Belt, so B never came at me like, yo, you need to study these 5% lessons. He never came at me like that. And like at the time, being bred up blind, deaf, and dumb, I would have ignored him if he did. But the truest thing about the whole story was all behind a woman. I was going through things, and the way I felt about it, my family chastised me and was like, yo, no, you absolutely wrong. You need to pray about that. And I'm like, nah, she's doing dirty. So like I said, he always would coach me and teach me certain things. So we sit on the porch, sunset, sky was purplish like it is now. And then he just told me, he was like, I'm gonna give you this. And he gave me his Black Queen lesson. And I said, this is exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel. But everybody else telling me I'm in the wrong.
Right.
So I said, okay, if this piece of paper telling me this is how you feel and it's absolutely right, then I'm intrigued. I want to learn more. So it basically started from me going through a riff with a woman. So I would come over there and we would go through it. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, you sharp. Still sharp and still. You know what I'm saying? And then it just carried on from there.
Naturally.
And it was an awakening. But he was the one that awoke me.
I mean, sometimes we already have that internal spirituality and internal fire inside of us. It just takes somebody to spark the flame. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what Bill did. And, you know, shout out to that brother for that, because each one teach one, and we spread that knowledge, keep it passing, and it help us to grow and become better.
Join Dave. Supreme Band is right here. You gotta look no further. Peace to the NGE. Keep doing your thing, baby. Let's go.
When we seeing all these police shooting down all these young black brothers and all this crazy shit going on with these young black brothers now, when you turn to your son and you look at your son, what are some of the thoughts that come through your mind?